I accidentally discovered that my wife sneaks out every night to a dumpling shop to eat. What's strange is, every time she comes out of that shop, she looks more charming than before, and even her figure seems to get better and better. But at the same time, a child in the city mysteriously goes missing every night. And from that dumpling shop, there are always some eerie sounds coming out. To find out the truth, I decided to follow her one night. But she coldly told me that the dumpling shop only serves female customers, and that she wouldn't be coming home tonight, telling me to just sleep alone. Her words only made me more curious. I've never heard of a dumpling shop where customers have to stay overnight, and the place itself gave me an unsettling feeling. So I decided to secretly follow her. She walked into a narrow, secluded alley where several flirtatiously dressed women were already waiting by the door. When they saw my wife, they greeted her warmly, talking about how addicted they were to those dumplings, saying once you try them, you'll never forget them, and that they make your skin glow and your body look amazing. It was like everyone there was hooked on them. Then, the door slowly opened and the shop owner came out. The women rushed inside eagerly, while I hid by the door to listen. Not long after, I heard my wife inside complaining to the owner, saying his hands were too rough and he was ruining things, and that he had dirtied her clothes. The suggestive tone of their conversation instantly made my blood boil. I thought she was cheating on me right there. I rushed up and started pounding on the door, shouting for her to come out. When she heard my voice, she was shocked and furious, and came out asking if I was following her. I tried to explain that I was just worried about her safety, but she thought I was just being paranoid. At that moment, the shop owner came out coldly and said that since her husband was here, she shouldn't eat dumplings tonight. My wife immediately panicked, begging the owner to make an exception, saying she had waited for days. But the owner refused, saying rules were rules, and if she wanted dumplings, she should come alone tomorrow. My wife turned all her anger on me, yelling that I was useless and ruined everything, then stormed off. The next night, she quietly slipped out again, while I was supposedly asleep. But she didn't know I wasn't sleeping at all. I followed her once more and saw her enter the same dumpling shop. This time I was determined to find out the truth. When I pushed the door open, I saw a plate of dumplings already on the table. Awkwardly, I said I just wanted to see what was so special about them. My wife was furious that I barged in, thinking I didn't trust her. Then I noticed a bowl of bright red meat filling on the counter. I dipped my finger in and smelled it. The aroma was strange yet oddly pleasant. Before I could say anything, my wife shoved me out of the shop. I started to wonder if I was just overthinking. But then a piece of paper was blown to my feet. It was a missing child notice, saying several children had disappeared in the city recently. Then I overheard the shop owner complaining to my wife, saying they were running low on dumpling filling, and he hadn't had the chance to restock. At that moment, I remembered a man I had seen earlier scolding his son, telling him not to go out at night or he might get kidnapped. Thinking about that, and the missing child notice I just saw, a terrifying thought crossed my mind. To uncover the dumpling shop's secret, I sneaked around to the back door. I saw the shop owner carrying something heavy, so I quietly followed him. When he went back inside, I tiptoed over to check the boxes he had been moving, but they were completely empty. Just then, a strong smell drifted out from the shop, followed by the sound of chopping meat. And then came the heartbreaking cries of a child.